DUIs, the death sentence for a CDL. Commercial driver's licenses are licenses that allow people to drive commercial vehicles. Think 18-wheelers, think some of the heavier loaded trucks that people rely upon for goods to get from one place or another. Think about it. The camera I'm filming this on got to the store because of a CDL driver. Okay? Now, how is a DUI going to affect somebody's right to possess or have a commercial driver's license, also known as a CDL? Well, quite frankly, it's a death sentence. So, if you have a pending DUI and the BMV gets notification from the court that you failed a chemical test, that's going to serve as a disqualifier for the commercial driver's license. What does that mean? Well, if it's the first time somebody has a DUI and they get convicted, somebody's commercial driver's license is going to be suspended for 1 full year. Now, that year could start as the case is pending if the court sends notice to the BMV about the failure of a chemical test. Or if the court doesn't send notification of the failure of a chemical test to the BMV, then the actual CDL suspension can come after the fact, then starting that 1 year post-conviction. So, if there's a second or third DUI, you will lose your ability to obtain a commercial driver's license for life. Matt, that's not fair. I make a living being a CDL. Certainly, the prosecutor is going to negotiate with me. Certainly, they're going to understand and give me a better deal. That's not true. In fact, prosecutors look at it the other way. So if you have a commercial driver's license, prosecutors view it as you have to be held to a higher standard because you literally drive for a living. And we can't have people who are intoxicated delivering our groceries to stores, delivering our iPhones to the Apple store, or what have you. So, commercial driver's license do not mix well with the BMV. Now, what is the BMV going to look at when it comes to issuing a commercial driver's license? In other words, what if I have a DUI in the past and now I want to get a commercial driver's license? Are they going to look at that DUI and say, okay, this guy got to wait a year? No. So any DUIs that happen before you get a commercial driver's license do not count towards disqualification. Only from when you have the commercial driver's license moving forward does it count. Now, is that to say somebody who has 5, 6, 7 DUIs then decides to try to get a commercial driver's license is going to have an easy time finding a job? Of course not. Most companies aren't going to want to hire somebody who's got a multiple DUI past. So, if you have a commercial driver's license or want to obtain a CDL and have that be your career, it is important, if you have a DUI, to call an experienced DUI attorney. Here at the Marc Lopez law firm, we fight CDL cases from traffic cases all the way up to felonies as if the person's life is on the line, because quite frankly, their livelihood is on the line. Most truck drivers don't know anything but driving trucks. And it's hard to shift from one place to another if you no longer have the ability to operate a commercial vehicle. If you've been charged with a DUI and you have or you're thinking of obtaining a CDL, give us a call at the Marc Lopez law firm, 317-632-3642, and remember, always plead the fifth.